Cześć! I've got two words for you. It is Easter Monday, or otherwise known as Śmigus Dyngus. It is basically an excuse to have a wet t-shirt contest and throw water at women. Yes, this is what happens in Poland on Monday after Easter.
Śmigus Dyngus. Dingus Day, lany poniedziałek,
Wet Monday.
I'm mostly interested in understanding how Śmigus Dyngus started off and what people really did a couple hundred years ago, maybe 100 years ago in Poland.
See, that's the thing. So nowadays, you would have it, I assume, I've done brief research, very brief. And nowadays, it'd be a case of chucking water at girls. And it'll probably now involve chucking water at everyone. We'll look after this at some images, some videos of what happens in real life that I found on YouTube as well. But it's odd. It's odd. But what used to happen? Śmigus Dyngus.
Witam ponownie na moim kanale. Welcome back to my channel. So, Śmigus Dyngus has pre-Christian origins. It's associated with the March equinox. The water symbolizes rebirth, life, renewal. Drenching someone in water also symbolizes cleaning them of any dirt, diseases, and sin. And the tradition actually isn't just related to drenching people with water. It also has to do with whipping people with pussy willow branches. And all of it can be resolved or terminated with an exchange of Easter eggs. So let's dive in. Now, if we are to look at the Polish origin of Śmigus Dyngus, some believe that it is related to Poland's baptism, or specifically Mieszko I, who was the very first ruler of Poland, and his baptism would have signified the beginning of Śmigus Dyngus.
See, I think a lot of it is paganism, right? And a lot of that, it predates Christianity. So a lot of traditions that we keep seeing in Poland, I'm learning about, and actually traditions around the world, even Christmas trees and things like that, are pre-Christianity. And Christianity seems to have kind of taken hold of. But a lot of it is paganism. And these beliefs they had before the science that we have nowadays. And now it just becomes a fun event each year.
It can also be a reference to just the basic idea of Christians being baptized with water. And there are also claims that this is German in origin. So the specific tradition goes like this. On Easter Monday, day after Easter Sunday, the men go out and soak the women, specifically younger men, right, who are probably looking for a future mate. It is believed that then on Tuesday, after Easter Monday, the women go out and douse the men. So if you find yourself a little too refined to douse someone with water and partake in this tradition,
stay at home.
You can lightly pour some rose water on the person to whom you are trying to show affection. If you're not as delicate as these individuals, you will resort to, dousing using a cup, a bucket, a river. And it's most common to douse the person directly in their face.
I just think this is a little bit brutal sometimes, this tradition. And there are certain traditions that Poland has that seem a little bit outdated today. But it seems to have become just a free-for-all, right? If you are a woman that does not want to get this type of wet on Monday, I would suggest do not leave your house. Just stay at home all day, get a takeaway, whatever. Do not leave the house. But what may have had a sort of a dating, a purification type theme around it, I don't think it's that anymore, is it? It is just an excuse to have fun and chuck water at girls. It is, let's be honest, it is.
Dingus would start as early as 5 in the morning.
Too early.
And it was basically anticipated wherever the women slept, the men would invade those homes and douse them with water. Of course, the men of the house would probably collaborate or corroborate with these other men who are dousing the water and allow them to come into the house. It wasn't maybe a pure invasion of sorts. Now the women, of course, are shrieking.
Wouldn't you?
In anger, in confusion, in pain, but supposedly they are happy inside because if they are doused with water on this day, it means they will get married that year. Otherwise, they will remain spinsters. The more that the women get annoyed, the more they are doused with water. Now, I have a specific recollection. I remember on Easter Monday, I was watching from the security and safety of my apartment window as 2 women, a mother and a daughter, were walking back from church. And unbeknownst to them or beknownst to them, they received a grand welcoming of the coldest river water from buckets dropped down below from the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd floor.
Why?
Right on top of their gorgeous outfits. If you are a girl and you were caught near a pond, you were just directly dumped into that pond. Now,
I just can't see at no point would a woman be happy with this. Surely not. Maybe back in the day, they were happy to get married or have that pagan marriage, whatever. Maybe it was okay. But I don't know many women that are happy just to get chucked water at them. Really? I in the comments, tell me, do you enjoy getting water thrown at you if you are a woman? Tell me down there. And while you're down there, obviously, like and subscribe. Yeah, do that. But it just seems a weird thing. I get the sort of idea of it, that it's almost like that those men or that man is choosing you, because back then it was about you get married to a man, they choose. As a woman, you don't have much say. And obviously things have slightly changed now, but it just seems very dramatic. Just very, what's wrong with just giving a woman a flower? Okay.
remember, in case we aren't clear on this, in Poland, this is what, March or April? It's
cold.
Not hot. So, that river
It's
water.
hotter than it is here.
There is one other Easter Monday tradition that relates to Śmigus Dyngus, and that is that the boys, not only do they go and douse women with water, they also chase after them with pussy willow branches, and they essentially beat them, usually on the legs, until, the women scream for mercy. And the only way to kind of get out of that situation is to offer up Easter eggs. So
I think, look, times have changed. I think that's classed as assault. Is it not? This is assault. Oh God, just whacking women with I can't say it. I can't say it. Sorry, I'm a child.
So we're talking about the pisanki, the colored, beautifully designed Easter eggs. So the woman would have to offer them up as a sign of, okay, here you go, please stop doing what you're doing. And then one additional tradition that, again, is related to Śmigus Dyngus is kind of similar to caroling during Christmas. It is known po Dyngusie, which is after Dyngus. The people who would go around caroling not Christmas carols, of course. So these carolers, Easter carolers, would sing songs, of course related to Easter, and recite some clever poetry and receive in exchange Easter eggs, ham, baked goods. So there you have it. This is the tradition of Śmigus Dyngus in Poland, as it used to be celebrated. And of course, today we have everyone participating in this tradition. We have people of all ages equally dousing each other with water, using maybe water guns. Still, some people resort to the buckets. Do you have any experiences, first-hand experiences with Śmigus Dyngus?
No, I don't. But maybe this needs to be, maybe they need to move Śmigus Dyngus to the summer months when it's a little bit warmer. Yeah, that makes more sense. At least everyone's doing it now. But right, let's look at some actual footage of what goes on. Are you ready? Go. It's just a free-for-all. It's just a free-for-all now, isn't it? Why are they spraying stuff on her? Oh, she's just cleaning the car. It's just an excuse to have a water fight during the day, isn't it? That is what it is now. It is an all-day water fight. Hang on, even the old firefighters are getting involved, look. Oh. Wow. Even the firefighters are getting involved. Well, there you go. That is Śmigus Dyngus. As I said, it does seem like the tradition to start off with started, as I said, paganism, and it was more about, I don't know, maybe there is the purifying a woman, or maybe there is the whole marriage and wanting to be with that woman. But now it has become an excuse to have a bit of fun, isn't it? And it depends how, if you're two women, the anecdote that the lady gave of two, a mum and a daughter walking down the road and then all of a sudden getting soaked from the balcony, I don't know if they would appreciate that. So I'm not sure. I think this could annoy people, but if women and men are actively participating, then it is a fair bit of fun, right, for everyone. But it's just another weird thing that happens in Poland. And it probably does happen in certain other parts of Europe as well, but bizarre. Well, let me know in the comments, have you done, or are you doing Śmigus Dyngus today? Are you participating in Wet Monday? Thank you so much for watching. It's awesome to have you. Thank you so much. Please do like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Do widzenia.